Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to take our snake paper from last week and our green grass from 2 weeks ago, and we are going to create an outdoor grassy scene with our snake and then whatever else you drew. I drew a flower and a ladybug. Some people drew caterpillars. Some people drew butterflies. So let me show you the best way to cut this out. What I like to do, since this is a big paper, is I'm going to start close to the snake, but I'm not going to really cut the snake all the way out. I'm going to cut close to it, but I'm not going to cut him all the way out. I can even cut around that flower too, okay? So that gets this big piece of paper out of my way, okay? Now, before I completely get rid of that, I'm going to cut out, again, not all the way around, just around my ladybug. Now I can throw this away. I don't have anything else on here, all right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut out the flower away from my snake. And then I'm going to work by cutting this out more exact. So, remember, when I cut, I have my thumb up in the smaller hole, 2 or 3 fingers down in the larger section of my scissors, and I keep my scissors straight, and I turn my paper. So we learned that. So look, my scissors are straight, and I'm going to hold my paper, and I'm turning my paper. All I'm doing is opening and closing my scissors, but I'm turning my paper. Now, if that paper, now look, I'm going to pull here where I can turn it better. Okay, now if this paper starts getting in my way, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to cut that away so that it's out of my way. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to hold my scissors and then position my paper to where I can turn my paper. Now the tongue's going to be very tricky. So just do your best. You don't have to get it exact. Cut that paper off so it gets out of your way. Cut that paper off. See, I'm doing a lot of turning my paper. Turn my paper, keep my scissors straight. Okay, now again, I'm going to hold my paper, figure out where the best place to hold it is, and cut it out. All right, now, I'm just holding my paper. Be very careful that you don't cut your finger there. All right, and I'm going to throw that paper out, and here's my snake. Now, I'm just going to set him over to the side. Now I'm going to speed this part up and I'm going to cut out my flower and my ladybug the exact same way I cut out my snake. Okay, now that I have my stuff cut out, I'm going to get my green paper. Remember, we cut these blades of grass. So one thing that we're going to do with our snake, this is going to be kind of fun. We're going to take our snake and we're going to have our snake go in front of some of the blades of grass and also behind some of the blades of grass. And then in front of, let's see, try not to tear your blades of grass, and then behind, so it looks like he's in the grass. Then what you're going to do, when you have him like you like him, and you can do this any way you want, just, I would make sure that you could see his face. But like I did him, let's see, he's in front of, and then he goes behind 3. Then he goes, we'll do in front of 3, and then we'll do behind these 2. So it looks like he's just going off into the grass. So once I get him the way I like him, I'm going to open up my glue stick because we don't want him to fall out. I'm going to put glue on my snake. I'm not going to put glue on the green paper. I'm going to kind of bend my snake and put glue on my snake. So I'm going to hold my snake, put glue on my snake. Now, you could bend the grass back and put glue there too, if you want. Your choice. All right, and now I can put glue on these things and glue them in as well. Just see where I want to put my other stuff. So I'm going to flip over my flower. I want to put a good bit of glue on there so that it sticks. And then when I put it down where I want it, I want to massage it. So I'm going to rub and make sure that it sticks down really good. So same thing. I'm not putting glue on my grass. I'm going to put it on the objects that I cut out right here. Let's see. And you can turn this any way you want, see which way you think looks good. So there's my ladybug, and there's my picture. I'm all done. All right, guys, I hope you have a really fun day. When you're finished, let me just show you this. If you've rolled your glue stick up, you need to roll it back down, all the way down, as far as it'll go, and then put its sleeping cap on. And then be sure that you throw all your scrap paper away. Be sure that you throw it in the garbage and check the floor. Make sure there's no scrap paper on the floor. All right, have fun.